Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a reader, and a healer on the twin flame path myself, here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. I believe that if you have found this video and this channel, you've been guided to do so. If you love the content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. Make sure that you tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are following your internal guidance. It's really important. And every thumbs up to the video is so valuable. I love every one of you. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Welcome all to this week's Twin Flame Torrent reading. Welcome back to my subscribers. I'm so happy to see you here. Welcome to new people. I'm so glad to have you on my channel. Wonderful. I just surpassed 900 subscribers, so my channel is growing quickly. I'm actually giving away then 3 mini readings right now. In order to get into the drawing, I do that at random for a free mini reading, and I'm giving away 3. So yeah, your odds are good. Go back to last week's Twin Flame Torrent reading. It came out on August 30th. And in the comments, throw anything in the comments. Just do 1 comment per person. I'll just do 1 person per each drawing, and we'll see who gets a mini reading. It's a 3-card spread with clarifiers specific to you. So, and I will be announcing that next week when I do the mirror message. So make sure and put a comment in there if you'd like one of those mini readings. There's one for 700, 800, and 900 subscribers. It's just going fast. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and being part of the channel. As well, I'd really like to ask you, if you're enjoying the channel and the videos, please like the videos. It makes a really big difference. I don't know if you guys know that, but it helps get the videos spread out to more people to be able to see them. And it just helps the algorithm for my channel. That's how YouTube runs. So whenever you watch a video, for any reader, if you would like it, just for the energy that they're putting out there for you, that is greatly appreciated by all of us, because it does help us grow and keep coming back and keep giving more good content. Okay, Twin Flame Torrent reading. There's no structure. I listen to anything that Spirit brings out for the Twin Flame Collective watching this reading. It is a Twin Flame reading, generally for people in separation or challenge. So, it could be anything. It could be tarot, oracles. It could be, I've got Scrabble tiles for initials. I've got a new little set of Zodiac signs. I'm just adding all kinds of divination tools as I go. I have words that I pull out of a bag. You know, we could get sentences from people. It could be message cards. There's just so many things it could be. I just do whatever I am guided to do, and I would pull multiple energies. There's no timestamps because I just pull energies as I go. All right, let's get into this. You know what? I didn't light my candles before it started, so let's get that going. I've got this cool little USB lighter that my daughter gave me for Christmas, so it's green. You don't have to throw away plastic lighters, and I really love that. Trying to reduce my footprint a bit. Okay. No jokes about my shoe size. I'm tall. I'm like almost 6 feet tall, guys. So I don't have little shoes. Okay. Let's go. Some Palo Santo. Clear the energy of the space. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm really looking forward to this reading. I've been feeling really interesting energy all day. I've been hearing things. I feel like I'm going to get music. I really like it when I channel songs because the lyrics really speak to me. And I know they speak to a lot of you out there too. Okay. I'll just get this Palo Santo to really catch. I want to get some good smoke to clean this space. Okay. I've got my fan going so you can't see the smoke as much. But it exists. I got my cards over here. Okay, some for me, some for you guys. All good. Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, protectors, thank you for being with me here today and always. Help me be a clear and accurate channel for the watchers of this video. Let the messages that come out be for the highest good of all parties involved. Let's get grounded. Protecting. Archangel Michael, surround me with your protection as I surround myself with the bubble of white light protection. Okay, let's get going. What are we going to start with today? I'm really seeing the Modern Witch Tarot, so I'm going to start with that. First energy, please, Spirit. What's the first energy? I'm seeing this. Okay, so over the weekend, Labor Day weekend, I went to the beach, and on my way to the beach, there is this incredible rock shop, which, of course, if it's open, I must stop. And I got this amazing palm stone. It's this really deep blue-green color. It reminds me of the North Pacific Ocean where I live. I just couldn't leave it there. I was just in love with it, and it feels so good. It's actually got markings like waves crashing on the rocks. Okay. You know, I don't remember the name of the stone right now. I know it, but it's eluding me. But it's reminding me of the beach. It could be that this first energy, the people in it have an ocean or a beach connection, is what I'm really feeling with that one. Okay. I think a lot of us have nature connections and twin flame connections. Connecting with nature really heightens your intuition. It grounds you, and it kind of gives you a reset. And everyone has a different kind of nature that they really connect with. And some people connect with all forms of it. So it doesn't have to be just one or another. The world. What other energy am I getting for this one? I'm going to pull 4 cards for each energy this time. I'm going to at least try. Sometimes Spirit does what Spirit wants to do, and sometimes it's different. But I'm going to go for 4 cards so we can get more energies in. This is the larger your spread, the longer it takes to read. Twin Flame Collective watching this video. It's a timeless video. It is for you when you find it, not for when I pull it. It could be 5 years from now, and it will resonate with you. And not everyone is going to resonate with every person. Remember to tap in and really listen to your gut, your intuition about what's for you. Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Is there another card for this energy, Spirit? No, just 3. Okay, 3 on this one. And we're going to clarify with another deck. At the bottom is the Queen of Swords. So we've got 2 queens in the world. So 2 out of 4. 2 cards in a... Hold on. It's a major arcana, but there's something very specific. You know, the world is the end of the tarot. It's the last card in the tarot. It's an end of a cycle. There's an end of a cycle that's supposed to happen. Okay, let's clarify. I'm going to use the illuminated tarot to clarify. Let me make sure it's right side up. It is. Clarify the world for me, Spirit. What is the world here? What is the world here in this energy for this Twin Flame Collective? Why is the World here? The Nine of Wands. Why is the Two of Swords here? Whoa. That's 4 cards. Do I take all those? No, I don't take those. Two of Swords. Why is it? Okay. 7 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay, something flipped. I felt it. What flipped here? Spirit, did nothing flip? It really, okay, there it is. The Moon, of course, hidden energy. Pay attention to the Moon. It wanted to hide. Something is hidden here. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's a... Okay, in the Twin Flame Collective here, there is a group of people, or maybe one set of counterparts. I'm getting like a group of people, a wave. Within that wave, there's a group that there's a cycle that's supposed to be ending right now after a long battle. The Nine of Wands here. The posture of the Knight in this Nine of Wands, he's holding the wand up, but he's down on one knee, head bowed, like I have surrendered to Spirit here. There is a counterpart here that is surrendering to Spirit after a long battle, and it's marking the end of a very significant cycle. The overall energy, I've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So okay, just don't take this as for everybody, but for like one, maybe, or two sets of counterparts out there, they might be same sex. But I'm not getting that like as an overall energy. I just like to call it out when I get 2 core cards like this. Of the same gender, although the gender isn't the most important thing about the card, it's the energy. The Two of Swords here with the Moon above the Two of Swords. And the blindfold there. Someone here is having a hard time making a choice after the ending of a cycle. A cycle has ended. Someone has surrendered, but there is a choice to be made. And there's a lot of fear surrounding making this choice. This person feels stuck and unable to make the choice because of some previous bad behavior. With the Seven of Swords here, we see 2 swords on the ground, and he's got 5 swords in his hand, and he's walking out the door with the 5 swords, leaving the 2 swords on the ground. Then we got and that's clarifying the 2 swords. And 2 swords is an ace and an ace. It's a choice in beginnings. This person feels like they could make their new beginning on one path or another, kind of like the Two of Wands. Two aces of swords. They're of 2 minds about which way they want to go after the ending of this cycle. And they don't feel like they can make the choice right now because of some past bad behavior. I think they had a choice between 2 paths before. And we see the 2 wands here with the Moon as well. You're getting 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. With the Queen of Wands and the Moon here, and the overall energy of the Queen of Swords, we've got a divine masculine here who has been through a battle, has ended a cycle, and instead of going the natural direction at the end of that cycle, they're kind of stuck in their head. They don't know if the feminine is going to be amenable It's hidden from them. They don't know if the feminine is going to be interested in what they have to say now after this long, long battle that they've been through. There was some behavior that wasn't good in the past, but they've gone through their lessons and they've surrendered. They've done what they need to do. You know, I heard something in another reading the other day that really struck a chord with me, and it's something that we don't always talk about, and I feel like it's applicable here. You know, we talk about healing in the twin flame journey and how we need to go through lessons and be a better version of ourselves if we're going to come together as divine counterparts and have a successful union and be able to face the challenges of raising the vibration of the planet and doing good things in the world, the things that we can do as powerful people in a powerful couple. What we don't always talk about is that there is an element of healing that doesn't happen until you come into union. You're never completely healed in this lifetime. I mean, there's always challenges that you've got to overcome, but there is a certain piece of healing that happens when you're in contact, when you're having that conversation, when you heal the relationship between you, the counterparts do. After that separation and after the pain that you've gone through, there is a certain piece of healing that doesn't happen until you do that. So it's kind of a fallacy to say that you need to be completely healed before you come together. It's not true. You're going to be doing a lot of healing together, whether you choose to be in union or not. If you come together and have that conversation and forgive each other and come to a good place together, that's healing. And it's a special kind of healing that you can get nowhere else. You can heal, you can forgive yourself, you can heal the relationships in your life and all of the different pain points and blocks in your life. But there's a certain piece of healing that happens when you come into union. And you can't expect to be healed from that before you do. Any source that you read on twin flames that say, yes, you have to be completely healed to come into union, that's bullshit. That's not true. But, you know, there are certain things that when you heal and you get past and you learn and you grow from, they help you be a better partner. They help you be more understanding and forgiving and loving and kind to each other and kind to yourself. And that makes for a more successful union. But the fully healed thing is just not real. It's just not real. I wish that some of the sources of information out there on twin flames weren't there. There's a lot of outdated thinking, old thinking about who twin flames are and what the relationship is and what we're capable of together. And, you know, a lot of people say it's such a rare thing. The twin flames are not rare. If you don't have a lot of information on twin flames, go into my playlist, into my Twin Flame 101 playlist, and watch some of the videos there. And I talk about my take on a lot of things in the twin flame journey. I'd like to make more of those when I get time, but there are some things there that will be very helpful. I'm feeling like this divine masculine is really stuck on the bad behavior in the past, feeling like the feminine with the Queen of Swords here may just cut him out without hearing him out. It's a big fear. You know, the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands takes action, she's decisive, but this is not my favorite Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands, I don't know how well you can see her expression. She's got kind of an upset expression on her face. Like she could be pretty fiery mouthed. Almost the Queen of Wands in reverse, that angry energy, which is not generally how I see the Queen of Wands, you know, generally the positive aspects of the Queen of Wands, she's creative and she's interesting and she's fun, and she's action oriented and she's fiery and passionate and all the good things that you want to see. This Queen of Wands is not my favorite. It feels a little bit tentative, like you don't know which one you're going to get out of her. And there's these two lions facing each other on the throne above her, like the good side, the bad side. When you approach her, which one are you going to get? And with the moon here clarifying that, it's hidden from the masculine. They don't know what they're going to get. There's a lot of fear about just being cut out. You know, the thing is, with the Ten of Cups here, they do see the Divine Feminine in this connection as their happiness. Abundance. Love. Again, there's two women here in the two of Cups. There really could be a same-sex couple out there, but it's this literally that's not for everyone. That's just like one or two people. For the most of you, you're going to be opposite-sex couples. However, there is no exclusivity in the twin flame journey. We're all worthy and deserving of love in whatever way works for us, right? The masculine here is seeing the feminine as their Ten of Cups, as their lover, as their highest level soulmate, as someone who's full of self-love and good on their own. Here's the Two of Swords again. We got it here, we got it here, and we got it here in the Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles is under that. There also might be some fear that they took too long. You know, you hear that in readings a lot, but only because it's true. The worry about the past, maybe some kind of deception, and that deception could be lying about relationships. It could have been about an unknown third-party relationship. It could have been holding their feelings back and not telling the Divine Feminine how they really felt. You know, a lie can be anything. The deceptive behavior can be anything. It's going to be different for everyone. But the Divine Masculine knows that the Divine Feminine does not put up with omissions and deception. I think that what the Divine Masculine is not realizing is that the Divine Feminine has been on this journey too. We've learned as they have learned. As they learned about themselves, we've learned about ourselves. Speaking for Divine Feminines, that just happens to be my designation. I think that there's some unfounded fear. I'm seeing the unfounded fear card. I have this deck with a card that says that. Let's see what's under the Queen of Swords here. The Three of Wands. Yeah, they're preparing for the future. This Divine Masculine, they may be far away too. It may not be so easy to just see them. They may be across water like that, you know, far away. Maybe a plane ride away. They want to communicate. They want to talk to the feminine. The masculine wants to talk to the feminine. There is a fear of having their head sliced off. The Six of Cups here. Look, the masculine knows that you are high-level soulmates if they don't know the term twin flame, which they may. King of Wands here. Look at divine counterparts. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. This masculine sees themselves as the counterpart of the Queen. And the King of Cups here, I think for a long time they held in their feelings. They had a lot of feelings for the feminine, but they held them back. That might be what the Seven of Swords is really about. That deception, just literally not saying how they felt. And strength, it's taken them a lot of strength to get this far. This Divine Masculine has really grown in strength. And the Sun. The Sun and the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Look at this. I can't. And the Lovers. This Divine Masculine knows where their happiness lies. Period. There's just some fear. about coming forward. Yeah, the Chariot here, the fear is holding them back. They're on their motorcycle, they're wanting to come forward. They wanted to come forward quickly, but the fear is kind of holding them back. They're so focused on things that have gone wrong in the past that they're not seeing that they do have this new beginning in love with their feminine. They're very focused on these empty cups from the past. They need to get past that. They are willing to be patient, though, and wait this out until they feel like it's safe. I think they're kind of, with the Knight of Cups here, they're kind of looking for a sign from the feminine that it's safe to come forward for this Ten of Pentacles energy. And look, and then we get the Star. Wish fulfillment, karma coming around. And then we got the King of Swords too. So we got the King and the Queen of Swords. That's another set of divine counterparts. It's just confirming that this is a divine counterpart connection. Yeah. So that's the energy here. End of a cycle. It's ready for the new cycle to begin. I think it's ready for communication and union. There's just some fear for the divine masculine to come forward. I want to find out. I have this feeling. I'm going to use the illuminated advice for the watcher right now. In light of this situation, advice for the watcher. Give me one card. What should the watcher do given the circumstances? Now, you could be the masculine or the feminine here. I don't know. The advice is for you watching. If you're both watching, then it's for both of you. Now, not very many cases. Okay, the card fell on the floor. We actually got 3 cards for advice, so we're going to take them. Okay, look. The Lovers. This is your soulmate. There's nothing to fear. King of Wands. King of Wands. Queen of Wands. You are lovers. You are soulmates. You are divine counterparts. The High Priestess. Tap into your intuition. Let your intuition guide you in this circumstance. If you're the masculine watching, you've got to really listen to the voice that is your intuition and not the voice that is your ego, because your ego is stopping you right now. Your ego is full of fear, and fear is what you need to overcome here. When you're trying to tap into your intuition, a good rule of thumb, if you're not in a dangerous situation, if you're not in a dark alley, right? If you're just sitting at home thinking to yourself, trying to tap into your intuition, the loud alarm bell voice, that's your ego. That's your fear. The quiet, soft voice speaking to you like I'm speaking to you now, that's your intuition. That's what you need to listen to, okay? This is your person, and there's nothing to fear. Okay, let's get some initials for this one. I think I'm actually going to get some words. Let's do it. I'm going to pick this up a little bit. Someone commented a while back on my cards. Some of my card decks are smaller. They're like poker-sized cards. And they were saying how they're knockoffs. Some of them were gifted to me. Some of them I bought. I like to buy the smaller ones when I can because they're so much easier to shuffle. So I don't try to support knockoffs. But I do like to buy the smaller decks when I can. Okay, initials. Oh no, we're gonna do some words. Okay, let's see what we get I really, really am liking these words because I feel like I can get direct channeled messages. I can tap into your person's energy. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Make a connection with me. Let's see what we get. They're magnetic. I have to separate them out. But I'm feeling like these are such a fun way to get messages. Okay, I got a lot. I got shy. I'm going to take the ones that are face up. Shy, whisper, forbidden, lagoon. My, sounds like a movie. Them, up, or, man, brother, me. Scheme. We've got forbidden and scheme. We've got leave and notorious. Courage, them, brother, strong. Uncommon. Defile. I put that over here. Lyrical, man. I get me, miracle man, lyrical man. Someone here might be into music. They might be like a singer. They might play piano or an instrument. They might write music, something like that, or just really be into music. Maybe they're heavy into music. I've got woman here too. Maybe both. Okay, man and woman. Maybe both people in the connection are musical or really into that. Each, old, will. There's a Y. Someone might have a Y name. And there's at. Got pen too. Someone might be a writer. I get pen and lyrical. Someone really might write music here. That's interesting. Let's see. Cloud. Someone really a techie. Old, will. Okay, well, I'm getting to put these together. Old, scheme, forbidden, notorious, reason. Someone wants to tell you the reason. It's going to take courage for them to tell you them. Courage, whisper. It's almost like they have to whisper it because it's so hard to talk about, but someone needs to tell you the reason for something they did that was forbidden when they left. They become notorious for something. It was some kind of scheme. And then defile. Someone may have like gone off on a sexual bender or something like that. This person is very shy about talking to you about it. This also might be something that was before you knew them. Old. It's going to take uncommon strength, uncommon strong, and maybe the support of friends or brothers to talk about this to you. It's going to take a lot of will, a lot of strength. Lagoon. Lagoon might just be something that snaps in someone's mind. Each, at. And then the Y again. The why might have to do with why they left. Why did they leave? Why did they leave? There was a reason. It took a lot of courage, maybe, to leave you. Maybe it was a forbidden relationship again. Were they married? Was it someone that conventionally you shouldn't have been with for some reason? Again, it's same sex, we got that. Could have been someone that was, into same-sex relationships, but not out of the closet. Not for everybody, but for someone. but I do get it that it's challenging to come back and talk to you about this, whatever it was when the separation occurred. There's some kind of old patterns here that fed into this reason. They are very shy to talk about this. Okay, that's what I've got from that. Let's get some initials. I think I'll get, you know, I don't like to do too much with, you'll notice in my readings I don't call out zodiacs a lot, but sometimes it's helpful. So let's see what we get. I think this is Taurus. Yeah. Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Yeah. Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I haven't looked at these yet. I just got these in the mail, and the Sagittator. I think it might be a different language that my charm came in, but that's okay. Maybe this person speaks multiple languages. But as Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius are the signs that I'm getting for this reading. Could be, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The other sign to pay attention to, and I just started understanding this recently, is your North Node. When you're in a twin flame connection, if you don't know your North Node, you can go to Cafe Astrology, punch in your information, and you can get that. Or another website if you want. I'm not affiliated with them. But your North Node is what you are stretching for, what you are reaching for, and trying to accomplish in this lifetime. It's kind of like your goal for your lifetime. And of course, twin flames are here to accomplish, to reach goals, to stretch. And so your North Node is very hooked into your twin flame connection. So Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius could be your North Node, your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? Or your persons. All right, back to initials now. I won't always get these out, just when I'm called to. I don't feel like it's always the most important thing, the zodiac. The energy is more important. You know, you don't always know your person's full chart either, so it's not always the most helpful thing. Sometimes when you know it, though, it's helpful. Okay, so we have an S. We could have an S name. Sam, Sarah, Steve. I'm getting Cindy with an S. Does someone have a Cindy with an S? I've never seen it that way. Sean or Shauna. F, Frank. Felicity? Felicity. Fran or Francis. I get that like a last name that has something to do with some derivation of French, like Franchetti or Franchetti, or could be French. Something like that. H. I'm getting the name Halal, like Halal. I think that's a last name, but I don't know for sure. I'm not always up on foreign names that are not common in the U.S. Haley. I'm also getting the name Ash. Y. A. Alan, Andrew. Anne or Anna. Could be Hannah too. I'm getting the name Faye, F-A-Y. I got another F, so this person, you or your person could have double letters somewhere in your name. First, last, middle, or nickname. And a U. I'm getting the name Underwood. Someone also could be into old typewriters. It's weird. I'm getting Shaun, S-H-A-U-N. Yasmin, Y-A-S-M-I-N or M-I-N-E. I'm getting like Taffy or Tiffy, an F-F-Y name. Effie. Allison too. And I keep getting Ash. That's gonna resonate for someone in some way. Fluffy might be someone's nickname too. Okay, that's where I am with that. Okay, next energy, please, Spirit. Got this little bell at my rock shop. It's great for clearing the space, clearing the energy. I'm gonna get some water. Next energy, please, Spirit, for the collective watching this video. What do we want? I want oracle cards. Okay. Right, I'm seeing these. So, right on top is Twin Flames. And the sword and the rose. Okay. Alright. Let's see what messages we get for the next energy. I'm not getting tarot for this one. Expectations. Need to get on the same page as your person. Passion. The butterfly. Leveling up. Bottom of the deck we have paradise. What do we get from this? Happiness, expansion, joy, enjoying each other. Okay, what I'm getting from this spread right here is that there are a divine counterpart couple or a group of couples who are about to be in communication, or you're just starting communication now. When that communication comes in, it's very important for you to be discussing what your expectations about the physical part of the relationship will be. Okay, you have chemistry that is off the chain, and you're very equal about it. It's on both sides. Paradise with each other. Before you get into that part of the relationship, confirm that you want the same things in the relationship, or it's going to, don't put the cart before the horse. Don't start with the physical. Start with the discussion. Right? Talk about how you have leveled up. You need to find out where this person is. They need to know where you are before you get into the physical part of the relationship. You need to prioritize the relationship. When you prioritize the relationship over the physical part, you're going to have more fun. You're going to enjoy the relationship. Your relationship will evolve out of that happening. You'll get to the next phase. But if you put the cart before the horse, you put the physical stuff before you put the discussions and learning where you are, it's going to be a mess. Look, you need to talk about the separation, the sadness, the missing each other. It's important that you have these discussions. The dragonfly, you know, it's okay to be lighthearted, and I know that you would rather be lighthearted than have the heavy discussions, but they are important if you want to heal, if you want to adapt, if you want to change. Everything needs to come to light. You need to have the discussions, okay? Not today. Like, look, put off the physical part. until you've dealt with the emotional part a little bit. And if there was a third party in your relationship, you need to discuss that. Don't just bury it, okay? If you get on with the physical part before discussing the emotional parts, you guys could very, very well slip into outdated thinking, replaying old habits. You could be not on the same page. Look, this relationship has the potential to move to engagement, to higher level commitment, to marriage. But you've got to, you can't hide with the sunglasses here. You can't hide from each other. You've got to have the hard conversations. You have to, with the boat, you have to receive what you need to progress. You both do. You have to have closure on your issues, okay? And when you do that, that's when you can ascend in your relationship. Okay. That was easy enough. Let's get some initials on that one. Very simple energy on that. It's very tempting sometimes just to let the physical stuff take over, especially when you have such insane chemistry, you know. But you know, after all the stuff you've been through, don't let that take over before. I mean, you're going to get there, but you got to do the work first, right? And part of that work is resolving and understanding each other. Let's get initials on that one. Okay, I feel like that's enough. We got X. This person is definitely an X. Someone you were in a relationship with before. D, Y. Oh man. Why does Spirit give me stuff like this? Someone might have called the other person daddy. Okay. There's the Y. W and L. So first initial, last initial, middle initial, nickname. Y'all. Someone might be Southern here. I know that's not how you spell it, but that's what I'm seeing. Someone might be from the South. Louisiana, specifically. Someone also might be from Delaware. Someone's last name might be Day. There could be a Wally here. And someone might be a leather worker. Might work with leather. I'm seeing the name Wayne. I'm also seeing the name Willow. And this letter, this W, keeps flipping upside down in my mind. WM, that maybe like a William. Or you might have WM in your name. I just keep seeing it both ways. Lewis. That could be a Lewis. Lord. Look at this. Someone really might be from the South. Look at that. Lottie. Might say that. What's that old saying? Lottie, Miss Maudie. Something like that. I'm getting someone that's kind of a tease or a trickster. Someone that's funny. Law. Someone might be a lawyer or might be dealing with a legal case right now. Might be going through some kind of legal issue. Someone also might be from Washington. Also, someone might be from Waldport. Last name might also be Wald or something like that. Close. Walter as well. Still getting Wally. I know there's not enough L's, but it doesn't matter. Anthony, Anton. Lily, again. I get Lily a lot. Denise, Denny. Someone might be D-E-N-I. I'm seeing D-E-N-I. Someone might call people lady. So, you know how people say like, hey lady. I've gotten that before. Well, someone might be British and like have some kind of nobility thing going on. All right, that's what I'm getting from that. Next energy, let's check it out. Feeling like just one more tonight. I'm really feeling kind of tired. Hold on one second. I feel like there was another one though. I'm seeing this miracles happen like little stone. I keep seeing it. I was seeing it before I started the video, and now I'm seeing it now. It's like really popping out at me. Someone in this next connection feels like if this ever comes through, it will be a freaking miracle. And I'm not hearing the word freaking. Someone has potty mouth. I'm trying to be good. I'm going to use the Illuminated Tarot. What do we get for this person that feels like if this ever comes through, it will be a miracle? Like almost giving up hope. Kind of, it's someone that clings to the merest thread of hope. In this connection, there has been a tower moment. Tower moment. Feels like it just happened, and it feels like someone just absolutely got stripped bare during that tower moment. Maybe lost all their money. Six of Swords. Maybe got kicked out of their home too, like with nothing. Six of Swords. But I feel like only they got kicked out. I feel like other people are still living in the home that were there before. I feel like one person had to leave the home. I feel like a masculine energy had to leave a home. But it's still intact for other people. Which is an interesting... Hold on, I dropped a bunch of cards. Which is an interesting dynamic. Maybe family is still living there. Might even be their home. Like... something really unfair might have happened here with a home. What am I getting face up here? Okay, face up on the ground. What do we have? Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Okay. Not too many cards here. I'm going to take the Two of Wands because it's on top. Six of Wands. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We got the Two of Wands, okay, and the Strength. We'll take that as the bottom of the deck. Man, my cards are wonky. There's a lot of sporadic energy here. The Fool upside down, Reverse, Death. All right, and the Two of Cups. All right. This is what I'm supposed to have to read to you for this energy. Tower moment. Someone had to leave at home. Not everyone had to leave. This one person had to leave. And I don't think it's by choice. I think that Spirit blasted them out of that home. Either some piece of information came to light, because we got the Star card touching the Tower here. Karma came around, and this happened due to karma. This, you know, it might not be a masculine energy. It could be like a karmic, a masculine or a feminine karmic had to leave this home. I'm getting for some people the karmic were kicked out, and it was karma coming around. I'm getting for some people the divine masculine left when some information came to light. The Six of Swords with the Fool in reverse. Like, this person, it's going to be a lot calmer where they're going. If it's a divine masculine, he's moving to somewhere calmer. And he's not doing it without really thinking about it. I mean, Where he goes next, he's really thinking about it with the Fool here, and he's not taking a leap of faith. He's really stopping to think about where he's headed with his 6 swords and his boat. If it's I'm just getting 2 situations with this set of cards, so bear with me on this. If it's the karmic that got kicked out of the home, it's because karma came around. They had done something not so great, and this home is going to be a lot more peaceful without this karmic around. It's almost like the divine counterpart that's staying in the home after the karmic leaves. They then don't have to make a fresh start. They get their fresh start because someone left, not because they left. 2 different stories here. 2 of Wands. I hate reading 2 stories at the same time because it gets confusing. But I'm going to read them both. For the masculines that left the home after finding out some information, went something more, took off for a more peaceful surrounding, they are taking their time deciding where they're going to go. And with the 2 of Wands here, they do have a choice in 2 paths. One of the paths, they're basically starting completely over. With the Death card here, there's an ending. One of these paths requires an ending of a lot of things in their life, and the other path is easier. The path that requires the ending, I see the birds, 5 birds up here, 5 of swords. 5 of swords up there. Look, you can't go wrong. This masculine can't go wrong. Whichever path they take is going to lead them to the same place eventually. It's like the paths diverge. You either go off this way in the known direction, and it's the long way, and eventually you're going to come back to the divine feminine, but it's going to be the long way. If you take the path, if this masculine chooses the path that requires them to end a lot of things in their life right now, it's going to be a much shorter path to the divine feminine, but they're both going to go there. The divine is on their side no matter what they pick. Just one is longer than the other. With the 6 of Wands here, either way it's victory. Either way they come out on top after leaving this situation, this home situation. One path is just going to require more strength, and that's the one that's attached to death here, attached to all the endings. They may have to leave a job, they may have to leave family and friends and start off on a whole new life for the shorter path to the feminine. If they take the longer path, they may be able to keep some of those things. It's just going to take longer. 2 of Cups. I mean, this is a choice in love. It could be that the divine feminine is on one side and they have to really let go of a lot to go toward the divine feminine. And there could be another person on the other side, like maybe there's another person in the divine masculine's life that they're considering as a partner that would be the easy path. It's just if this masculine is going to realize, have the realization before they set off on that path, one of those paths, that the last time they left the feminine, they took the easy way and it didn't work out so good. So do they need that lesson again? I don't know. But for this energy, this masculine can take the harder, shorter route, right to the feminine, or take the longer route where they go through another karmic cycle with another person or set of people. Could even be like not one person. Maybe they just want to be single and date. Maybe this masculine wants to date around and realize that that's a much longer path, because every time the masculine avoids the feminine, that path directly to the feminine, it's going to be more karmic stuff to go through, but maybe they need to go through that, right? We all have our own path. There's not a right or wrong. Spirit is with this masculine either way they choose. Okay. Let's see what Cups here. That choice. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they take the path to the feminine. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy if they choose that. And they're realizing that in the 3 of Cups. They may choose another third-party situation. You know, maybe that's going off on a new job that's going to take them away from the feminine. Maybe that's dating around. Maybe that's choosing another partner. Maybe, you know, choosing a project, a creative project that's going to take them away from the feminine. They have a choice. The High Priestess, you know, if they'll just tap into their intuition, they'll know which choice is the best for them. The King of Wands, this person is passionate. There are some things they want to go for, so I don't know which way it's going to go. Look, they know their counterparts, their soulmate. They do. They just might not be seeing it right now. They might not be seeing the gift that this shorter, harder path is the better one. But if you notice here in the 4 of Cups, usually the person is fixated on the empty cups from the past and not seeing the full cup coming from the divine. This person is not looking at either. Their eyes are closed. Maybe with this High Priestess here, this person will choose to go within and try and tap into their intuition about which path to choose. We did see that, you know, with the Fool in reverse, they weren't just leaping without looking. The 5 of Cups. This person is still grieving a bit with the World. The completion of a cycle here. Completion of a cycle. It could be completion of a commitment with the 4 of Wands here. Completion of a commitment that didn't work is what I'm hearing with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands coming out. I think this person either is getting a divorce, they're in the middle or at the end of a divorce, or the breakup of a committed, really committed relation, a solid relationship. That's something that was solid at one time. But this happening, the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands and the World here, the completion of that karmic relationship is getting them unstuck. So where they were in an energy of being stuck for a long time, this person is actually finally unstuck. And the Page of Cups. Feeling young in love again. It's like a restart. It's a refresh. Do I bring the apology? Do I take the shorter, harder path to the feminine? Do I take my cup of love elsewhere? Do I pass it around and see what else is out there? I think if they do that, they're going to have that sense of 7 of Swords. You know, if they choose to go and date around or go with another person other than the Divine Feminine, they're going to end up in a 7 of Swords energy again, where they feel like they cheated the feminine, honestly, in that longer path. They're going to have to go back into hermit mode and really look at why they did that. It's another battle just to come back to their Ace of Cups with their feminine, really seeing what the divine is offering them in that divine counterpart relationship. There's toxicity here. Is the masculine going to clear the toxicity here? Take the harder path and go toward the feminine? Or do they need another lesson to clear the toxicity? Are they going to feel like they need to hold on to the things that they really need to release? What are they going to do with their love? 5 of Swords. That longer, easier path is going to be a hollow victory. It's just going to bring them back around. And with the Knight of Pentacles, slow down their progress to their Divine Feminine. But they're coming back to their Divine Feminine. It's just going to cause worry. I hope they choose the shorter, harder path. But to each their own journey. right? Okay, let's see what we get for words for this pile. I'm feeling like, you know, I'm not getting any music. I thought I was going to get music, and I haven't gotten a single song. I'm not hearing it. That's okay. I get what I get. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Some kid thing from when my daughter was little. Okay. We have got the word allure, dissolve, kindred, no, moon, loyal, reconcile, and then in this little pile that's stuck together we have throne, feast, satirical, Twilight, someone a Twilight fan, and face. In the center we have whole, time, each, bore, and more. There is a special allure to the divine feminine that feels kindred to the divine masculine. They know that the feminine is loyal, and they do realize that there will be a reconciliation. They do. I get satirical, feast, throne. It could be that there will be some kind of an event that they go to. Where they're going to have to face some things that they didn't know. Satirical, feast, throne. It's almost like the divine masculine will be at some kind of an event, something that's fun, funny, maybe a good time with friends or a big group. It might be an evening event. And then I get dissolve, know, whole, time. It's like they've known something. They're going to have to face something that was hidden. Something that they should have known the whole time. And that's going to help them dissolve something. I think they might take the shorter, harder path here. Bore. There's something that they had to bear. More than they needed to. And, you know, it's something that both the divine masculine and the divine feminine each had to bear. They're gonna, I think that they're gonna have a conversation at an event that's gonna show them, an evening event that's gonna show them something they should have known the whole time. I think that's going to dissolve some of the issues for this masculine about what path they're going to take. With the feminine over here, allure, kindred, loyal, reconcile. I'm really seeing the masculine taking the shorter, harder path to the feminine, honestly. Okay. They are going to have a choice, though, and free will exists. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the zodiacs this time. See what zodiacs we get for this last energy. We got Taurus again. We got Capricorn. And we got Gemini. So you or your person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node in Taurus, Capricorn, or Gemini is very likely. If you don't know your person's signs, don't take these too seriously because you can't know. Okay? All right, initials for this one. Look at these next up. Okay. What do we have here? We have a U. We have an H. We have an F. UHF. Maybe someone still has one of those old tube TVs. Okay, there's a blank here. Someone doesn't want to be named in this pile. There's someone feeling shy. There's an M and there's an L. First name, last name, middle initials, nickname. I am seeing Millie and Miller. I'm seeing Miles. I'm seeing family. Someone may be in a family dynamic. Maybe they have kids to consider. Someone might be, I know that Hawaii is not here, but I'm feeling it. Someone might be from Hawaii or have roots there or have lived there, vacation there recently. A last name might be Foreman. I'm getting Lisa. Also Liam. Someone's last name might be Hu, H-U. Someone's last name might be Fackler. Getting that. Something close to that. Let me see just what I hear for a second. Let me get some water. Someone might live on a farm or raise something. Someone might be from the Philippines, have heritage there, have visited there recently, business there recently. Someone might be from Massachusetts or Missouri. Manila, again, that's Philippines, right? Getting that. Oh, flu. Someone might have been sick recently. Did someone have COVID or the flu? Someone getting over that? Someone's name might be Ham. I'm getting capital H-I-M. I'm getting that. Oh, I'm getting the Lady Gaga song. Born This Way, right? Someone may have a real new, beautiful self-esteem and really be feeling their worth right now from that song, Born This Way. Someone might feel like they're really on the right track right now in their life, like that. There could be some DS folks, BDSM folks here. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. That's not your thing. I'm getting lumpia too. There's someone Filipino in this crowd. Those are Filipino egg rolls. It's something I like to make. Okay. I keep seeing the F and the M. Someone's initials might be FM or MF. Maybe someone has a real like Samuel Jackson vocabulary where they just like to use that word. You know what I'm talking about. Luau, again, Hawaii. Maybe someone has been to a luau recently or likes them a lot. All right. Thank you so much. Remember, go back to last week's Twin Flame Torrent message from August 31st. Throw something in the comments to get in the drawing for the free mini reading. I would be happy to do that for you. Have been a little bit behind on. I'm catching up on readings now. I should have anyone that I'm owed a reading to will be out this week. Okay. Love you guys. Oh, and again, if you want a private reading, contact me. I do have spaces available now. Love you guys. Be sure to like the videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.